Now we're going to talk about food delivery. Food Panda, yeah, that's right. And the other one is Uber Eats, right? So these are big name in food delivery, right? People know them, people use them, and they're providing a great service, and that's very, very cool that we have them in town. But today we are focusing on niche, right? On more specific ideas, on target, on people that don't want to compete face to face with these giants, but who come up with a specific idea in a specific business, right? So we will have three panelists coming today. There are more actually. There are a lot of startups in this food tech business. I took these three because they're bringing interesting business model that are kind of unique, and that's what we're going to discuss tonight. She's a lady and she's Thai. Her name is Tanyana Klaubua. So for Kinkao we have Sam. It's a guy and he's French. Our third panelist is British and his name is Ian from Passion Delivery.
Cookit is the first meal kit delivery in Thailand. We are the solution for home chef. So basically, we deliver pre-portioned ingredients along with the recipe card for our customer to cook at home. And we have been in the business for about 1.5 years, and we cover all area in Bangkok. Like the popular menu is international menu for our customer because currently most of our customer is Thai. So for Thai ingredients, they find it like very easy to get at the supermarket or at the fresh market.
Kinkao is a solution for companies to or give lunch to their employees. So whatever it's a daily lunch that you want to give to your employees, or it's a one time a week, or for special occasion. So we came up with a solution to let every employees in the company choose their menu using their phone, and we deliver all the food to the company directly for lunch. Yeah, I know you really like this business model. I think this business model really worked the way that Cookit actually is doing it. I mean, like every startup, we started like a year and a half ago with a completely different model. But what we have noticed is that there's a lot of demands in the office. And once we started with that home delivery, so we let everyone cook at home and deliver to anyone actually in Bangkok, we noticed that employees, office wanted to order the most. So we decided to switch completely the business model to go to that market and to focus only on that market, the B2B market.
But do you think there's still a market for this idea, or do you think this idea is not going to work?
I think this idea is great. I think there's a market. I think Thailand is a little bit too early. For that, I will let, I mean in US and Europe, it starts going quite well with the home chef or at home, like delivery. I think in Thailand it's too early for different reasons that maybe people don't take that seriously enough yet.
Okay, so Passion Delivery started about 3 years ago, and the idea was to put all the different vendors from the farmers markets together in one place. Because before, when the farmers markets were only once a month, we thought there are some companies here that produce amazing goods, but there's just no way for them to market themselves effectively. And I actually started this because I've got 2 young kids, and I really like a lot of the products in the farmers market, from the bakeries and all these other kind of products. And I was actually looking for a solution for this myself that would save me a lot of time, so I could just order on one website from all these different vendors, and I just have it delivered in one go. And we found that there wasn't such a company that existed, so we decided to do it ourselves. And now we have about 50 vendors with maybe 800 products, and we stock all of them in our warehouse. And when someone orders, we put all of it together and we deliver it in one go. So you could basically order one product from 50 different vendors, and you'll get it in one delivery with one delivery charge.
Can you name a few of these brands that are best sellers?
So we've got the Accidental Butcher, which is a famous butcher's in Egamai. We've got Sloan Sausages. We've got wines from some specialist importers that do organic and biodynamic wines. And we've got some chocolates from a Swiss importer.
our focus is on the subscription one that we deliver our meal kit once a week to their place, and we charge them on a monthly basis.
If you ask companies that who pay lunch for their employees, and you ask the employees why they're happy to work in that place, they're going to say for 30% of them, they're going to say, oh, I'm happy because I have lunch, I can access to food. I don't need to use my own money, which I pay tax on, to buy my food during my working hours. So starting at 50 baht, so we have 3 menus at 50 baht. Then we have another 3 menus that we make in our own kitchen that are priced between 80 to 180. Right? And we have another 3 menus that are provided by a third party.
So our business model is, of course, we're working with some suppliers, where we get a special price, and we sell at either the same price that they sell, or you can get elsewhere, or we sell cheaper. But we deliberately had a policy where a lot of the products, maybe 40% of the products on our website, you can't get anywhere else, or they're very hard to get. So our strategy is both pricing but also availability. Some of the stuff that we sell that are our best sellers are produced in-house or with exclusive agreements with some foodies like chefs and stuff like that. And so basically that's how we make money.
Okay. I would say that one of our partner went to the States and saw this business model in the States, and we are quite interested in them. So we try to learn them, and when it's come to Thailand, we try to adjust as much as possible and turn it to Thai market.
So I used to work for a different startup, and every Friday we had that lunch that offered by the company, and I never actually could find anything that I like. So and if sometimes there was something I liked, it was run out very quickly, or I could not have anything to eat.
In terms of companies that are doing a similar business model, the exact same model, there aren't really any. One of the reasons I think is to do this kind of business effectively. It's quite a complex business. You can imagine the stock has to be managed really carefully, the deliveries have to be very good. It's all temperature controlled, so you have to be very careful about the cold chain logistics, and if you don't control it, it can be very, very expensive. We just moved into a new office in a warehouse. We've got 11 staff. In terms of numbers, I think I'm okay to share the fact that we've got a customer base in terms of people that have placed orders in the thousands since we started, and our monthly revenues are in the millions.
We started in my apartment, we were only 2, and then 70% of the orders that we have are made by third party. So in our kitchen, as of today, we do around 120 boxes with only 2 people. So we also believe we can, so if tomorrow I have to do 1,000 orders, I'm going to make 300 boxes in our own kitchen. With 2-3 people, I can actually do it. So the more we're going to scale the business, the more I'm just going to use third party to help with the production.
So our business started about 2 years ago with 3 partners. So we have like a 3-course range. Me myself have a restaurant, so I have like a know-how in the restaurant management and the central kitchen itself, and of course how to order the fresh food. I would say for the subscription it's about 200 meals a week, and we have some like 30 to 40 meals for the one-time purchase. So, but our revenue is not reached 1 million yet.